You don't, you suck.
Why are women more accepting of women who can sell sex, but are less likely to accept a man who can buy it?
Boom! Boom! Oh yeah, if you don't accept it, you suck. But women are okay. As long as I'm doing it, as long as I'm selling my body, it's okay. But if a guy's buying it, it's not okay. But that's exactly what you're doing it for. That's why we're confused. That's what, you sit here, you confuse yourself, bro. And now she's gonna sit here, she's gonna take no sense of self-accountability. Let's watch together.
Because it's
Solution is prostitution. Rules of modern dating and understanding women. It's complicated by the It's Complicated channel with 242,000 viewers, bro. Let's get that shit up. All right, let's react.
Because if they want to go 50-50 on things, I just don't need them.
Because there's a lot of bum-ass men out in the world who don't do enough so us women can supply for ourselves.
This is all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. That's it.
Because they're feminists and they like to be feminists.
If a man has friends, doesn't want kids, hires a maid and hires a prostitute, why would a man need a woman?
I don't know how to answer this question.
Because of human connection, of meaningful connection, to correct myself. Just, there's nothing that replaces the authenticity of a partnership.
Right, there you go.
Exactly. All right. You can buy all these things. It's true. What she said was actually a W, bro. All right. I don't just agree with people to disagree with people. All right. I agree with what she said. All right. You can buy a maid. You can sit here. You can buy, you can buy a girl to help you with all the other extracurricular activities. You know what I'm saying? You can gain many different services from just having money. All right. But you truly want someone that's going to do what? It's going to trust you. You can earn their trust. With trust, you earn their respect, all right? And then with their respect and trust, all right, you have a certain amount of responsibility over them, all right? These are the duties that we have to understand as a man, all right? When we've earned those things, these things are challenging to acquire in the first place, all right? When we understand them in ourselves and we can convince somebody else to follow us, all right? That's the biggest emotional trademark that we can really acquire as men. Let's be honest. Let's keep it 100.
Breathe air.
Men need women in a sense because, I don't know, like, they need our love.
That's it. She's just like, they need our love. She had nothing else to say. She really had nothing else to say. Just, they need our love. That's it. That's all she had to say, bro. What? I'm sorry, bro. She also got the. All right, but I do have empathy. I do have empathy. All right, I do have empathy. All right, so us men, we need love. We want that love from a woman, bro. We do. That's 100.
You know what I mean?
True. You can't really get true intimacy with a prostitute. You can bust a nut, but that's about it.
Why do women?
That's a fact.
Proudly chant, "Pussy runs the world," but then also complain guys only want sex?
I don't know why they complain about that, but pussy definitely runs the world. You can make a man do a lot of things.
Does pussy actually run the world, or does it just control the men who built and maintain the world?
You know what?
Got him. He got him, bro. He got him. Let's see if she can.
You can't handle the truth.
Let's see.
I feel attacked by that.
I knew it. I told you.
You can't handle the truth.
Because men cannot live without sex. And it really does run the world.
Okay, cool. Like you said, we just pay for it, bro. We don't need that kind of attitude. We don't need that behavior. But all right, I get it. She's an
alpha female.
All right, and she's also.
She belongs to the streets.
I think it only controls weak men. I don't think he runs any strong men. In fact, the men that rule the world, pussy bends for them. You know what I mean? They, don't control a strong.
Exactly, bro. All right. Men can't be hoes. We are homemakers, bro. We're homemakers. Let's be honest. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100, all right? The uncomfortable truths of reality.
A strong man can replace the woman.
Women rule the world, but pussy just manages it.
Do you think there was ever a time?
All right, that was actually funny, bro. I'm gonna give her that one. That was kind of funny. When pussy didn't run the world?
No.
What do you say?
Do you think there was ever a time when pussy didn't run the world?
No. No. Women's always been the neck of the foundation. The men is just the head. We draw shit.
Wouldn't that mean?
Okay, so if you're the neck, then you're supporting the head. So that immediately doesn't make you just. You don't even understand what you just said, bro. You know why? It's because those things are a little too tight, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just keeping it 100, bro. That's a soundtrack, not me.
Women always had power?
Yes. But men cannot accept women having power, so we just have to stand in the back and pretend that we don't have power and use a reverse psychology and just like pretend that we don't, because they like to say they right, so we just like, all right, and give you the idea. And then you just say, yeah, it's your idea.
You see, this is a woman who understands that, all right, she needs to be put in her place, but she just doesn't want to admit it. She doesn't want to accept it. She doesn't want to take accountability for it. But then again, at the end of the day, she does what she has to do. So she knows her role in society, all right? She's just like, no, but I'm actually the king, all right? I just allow you to be king, all right? You know, you get that a lot from
an alpha female.
Let's keep it 100.
Okay.
So why are women complaining about past oppression if they always had pussy power?
They want equal rights, and that's bullshit.
Personally, I just think they kind of like are backwards in their reasoning
honest.
on most things. You know what I mean? It's that they want to feel a certain amount of power, and that's the only thing that they can kind of reach to say that they have this power over males. So,
Do you think there was ever a time when pussy didn't run the world?
Probably not, no.
Wouldn't that mean that women always had power?
Yeah, they definitely did, but we just make men do all the, hard labor work.
Women say they want.
Oh my God, bro. You see, it's like, yo, they just want everything, bro. They're just like, yeah, we run the world and all that. We just make the men do it because we don't want to do it. That's why you're put in that position. You willingly understand that you're not willing to do hard labor. So the man who does the hard labor, the guy who actually puts things together, that's the dude who's respected. All right? He's seen respect in society, and you understand your role, all right? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to support him. I'm going to make him look good.
Equal rights, but then when a man talks to them the way they talk to another man, then they say, oh, you're offending me, or oh, you're doing this. But if you want equal rights and you want to be treated equally, then it has to be like always. Like, it can't just be like, oh, I'm going to put my hand on a man, and then like when he does it back, like, oh, I'm a woman. But you want equal rights, or you want to like put yourself in a man's position, but then you don't want like the actions to come. But only actions you want is beneficial actions.
Wow, bro. Yo. Never mind, bro. I'm sorry for I'm sorry for the Lilies, bro, but you do got the Lilies, but yo, that was facts right there. She spit some real game right there, bro. She really did. She can't handle the truth.
How many female-dominated industries can you think of that aren't related to...
Oh my God, look at her beady eyes, bro. What is going on? Yo, look at her eyes, bro. She looked like You
can't handle the truth.
Let's be honest, bro. Just by the way she looked.
Sex or beauty?
Not a lot, and that should change.
Society it's set up for that.
How do we change that?
Great question.
Let women take over.
Change the mindset.
Let women take over. Yo, look at how proud she was. So proud for that statement, bro. Even with the she was so proud for that statement.
How many female-dominated industries can you think of that aren't related to sex or beauty?
Christina Aguilera. She is my idol. Janis Joplin, she's my idol.
I think she kind of looks like Christina Aguilera. I'm not going to lie.
I am a singer-songwriter, and they have never based sex off of their career because they're so talented to do that.
How many female-dominated industries can you...
Christina Aguilera has never used sex. Bro, nah, you bugging. You bugging. You bugging.
...think of that aren't related to sex or beauty?
Not one. Not one.
Are men more likely to use power to get sex, or are women more likely to use sex to get power?
Ooh. I think women are more likely to use sex to get power.
What is the difference between sexually empowering women versus sexually objectifying women?
I personally don't think there is a difference. I think those are the same thing, one and the same. I think they basically are it's almost like if someone's using reverse psychology on you, like they want to be able to use your sexuality to advertise things. They want to be able to use your sexuality for whatever purpose that they twist the woman into. All they have to do is, it's kind of like in the Bible, they said, no, you should want to be like God, or the serpent said you could be like God. The woman falls into that very easily. So her head gets blown up, call it empowerment, and she'll do whatever she thinks is empowering.
So isn't it entirely subjective?
Yes, all of it.
Do you think the sexual empowerment of women in any way contributes to their own objectification?
Yes. I think it's all a trick to take advantage of them.
Most female-dominated industries are sex or beauty-related, correct?
Yes. That's the way things are right now. That should change.
Well, right, but why would women want to give up their power if they can use it to,
Because it shouldn't be the only power that we're able to hold in society.
Well, whether it should
When you don't give women a fair chance to gain power, they're going to do whatever it takes.
Well, is there anything stopping women from getting power any other way?
Yes, men.
Well, I mean, but men also give women their power, correct?
Not enough of it.
Oh my God, bro. So she's just gonna find a problem and trouble with anything that's said, bro. All right. Okay, cool. Men, we'll give you problem. Oh no, wait, but you're the one standing in the way of giving me my power. Can you take any sense of self accountability for yourself? Can you do that? Instead of just blaming, making yourself the victim and pointing the fingers at everybody else? Can you actually do that? Because that's the mentality that you're really spreading right now.
Well, obviously, if all
Not
the
in
men,
the ways it matters.
if all the men in the world were gay, how would women get power?
Because they're fucking women.
What does that mean?
Bro, she has no idea what she's saying, bro. No idea. She's literally letting her speak for her. That's what she's doing. She's letting her Lee speak for her.
They're strong and better than men.
Well, right, but I'm saying if women couldn't use sex to control men, then how would they get power?
Skip.
Women.
You see, she has no idea what she's saying, but she's like, oh, I am going to sound like NPC. I am going to be a bot. Yes. That's literally what she sounds like, bro. That's what the that's what they do to you, bro. That's what they do to you. That's what they make you sound like.
Are more likely to use sex to get power.
What is the difference between sexually empowering women versus sexually objectifying women?
Okay, sexually empowering women would definitely mean.
It's a trick question. Get it right. They're both the same. They're both the same thing, all right? Don't try to make sense of that. It's a trick question. I'm warning you. I have empathy for you, okay? I have empathy for you. Don't try to explain that. It's an oxymoron. Stop it.
Like uplifting and like complimenting, like. Ooh.
How is this uplifting you, bro? How is that uplifting you? Stop it. Stop it. You're being objectified. Stop.
Girl, you look good, but not too close, you know? Because it could easily be turned into, ooh, girl, you look too good. That's a whole ass snack. And then now that's harassment.
Okay, cool. So then shouldn't you understand the consequences for the things that come with that? All right. As a guy, yeah, we know that's wrong. We know that's harassment. All right. We understand that. I'm not making no excuses for that. All right. But you have to understand that you doing that is not making you empowered. It's not making you respected by female or males. Stop it. It's a trick question. Learn to use your brain. Take accountability.
So there's a fine line in between the two?
No, there's not. No, there's not. No, there's not. Woo! No, there's not, bro. The Lees, they're hurting you. They're hurting you right now.
Subjective?
Subjective to your own intentions, yes. Like, so maybe your tone of voice or your implication in the fact or however you were trying to come off at the matter, you know? So I think it all has to do.
Again, it's not what you say, it's how you feel.
With the subject to intention, right?
Men don't have a say in women's sex
Sorry, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
life.
Do you think the sexual empowerment of women in any way contributes to their own objectification?
No.
Again, no sense of responsibility. Those lilies, they're on way too tight, wrapped around your brain, all right? they're skewing your sense of reality, okay? When you take those off, you really don't look like that, all right? You really don't. Take some self-accountability for that, all right? Maybe not for your opinions, but take a self-accountability for the things that you're actually saying and the things that you do. If you sit here and you're twerking, all right, guess what? People aren't going to respect you. Those are the consequences of your actions. So don't try to act like that's empowering. It's not. Are you going to sit here and tell your daughter, oh, hey, daughter, learn to twerk just like me. Just like me. You're going to get a lot of respect from people. No, you're not. You're being delusional. Stop.
Does the fact that porn and OnlyFans exist prove that women are okay being objectified as long as they're getting paid?
No, it means that we can use our body the way that we want to without men's control.
To do what? To do what? Who do you think is watching that? Men are watching that. And what are they doing? They're getting you paid. Cha-ching! Again, no sense of responsibility. No self-accountability. None whatsoever. Those lees are too tight.
Do you consider sex work to be real work?
Yes. Yes. And if you don't, you suck.
Why are women more accepting of women who can...
Yeah, okay. That I agree. I agree with that one. Boom. Sex work is definitely real work. It's absolutely real work. It's a service that someone pays for and gets. It's the oldest business in the book. I completely agree.
Sell sex, but are less likely to accept a man who can buy it.
Wait, what do you say?
Because
Sex, but are less...
you don't, you suck.
Why are women more accepting of women who can sell sex, but are less likely to accept a man who can buy it?
Boom! Boom! Oh yeah, if you don't accept it, you suck. But women are okay. As long as I'm doing it, as long as I'm selling my body, it's okay. But if a guy's buying it, it's not okay. But that's exactly what you're doing it for. That's why we're confused. That's what you see. You sit here, you confuse yourself, bro. And now she's gonna sit here. She's gonna take no sense of self-accountability. Let's watch together.
Because it's empowering to be able to do what you want with your body when you want to be able to do it.
You see? You see? No sense of self-accountability, bro. No sense of, oh yeah, when I do something, there are consequences for it. All right. She didn't even answer the question. She didn't even answer. She didn't even listen. She just like, oh yeah, but it's female. It's just empowerment because I get to do what I want to do when I want to do it, and I don't have to think about the consequences ever. There you go.
But isn't that like shaming your own customers?
No.
Well, how can you be a victim of your own product?
Because it's my fucking body.
You see, that's it. That's it. It's my body. You look dumb. I'm sorry. You look silly. Look at you. Just look at you. Look at you. Listen to the things that you're actually saying.
My body, my choice.
My body, my choice.
Yeah, nobody's disagreeing with that. Nobody's saying that it's not your body, it's not your choice, all right? All we're saying is that we're pointing out the clear double standard, all right? The rules only benefit you. When a guy sits here and pays for it, oh, he should be ashamed of it, all right? But when a girl sits here and puts herself out there, oh, it's empowering. But somebody's going to buy it. That's why you put your body out there. That's what sex work is about, all right? And we sit here, we accept it. We don't shame. I'm not shaming women on that shit. I'm not.
Often claim victimhood by the very thing they use to empower themselves.
I believe in that question. I do believe that women do that Me Too shit, and I don't believe in that. Like you say you want to like empower yourself and then use this as like like a beneficial factor, but then you claim victim, and I think it's just a money aspect.
Does the fact that porn and only...
See, I like her, bro. I like her. You know what? Yeah, see, her lilies are not too tight, bro. She got the perfect amount of lilies, all right? She's just, I don't want to say she has a good sense of self-awareness. There you go. Boom. And she's playing the game and using it at her advantage. And I can respect that. All right?
Fans exist prove that women are okay being objectified as long as they're getting paid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you consider sex work to be real work?
No. Well, yeah.
See, you bugging. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If a guy had to sit here and do that, bro, like guys don't do it. Most guys don't do that because we're not willing to sit here and put up with that, bro. Or the fact that a woman sits here, most women that are in sex work, right? They have to sit here and put up with all the fucked up shit that men do, and they just kind of gotta have good service, to keep their reputation up, to keep clients coming back. Like, yo, listen, I got an immense amount of respect for those women, but you know, all the things that you deal with, you know, you have to understand that that's what comes with the job. You have to understand that there are consequences with the things that you do. All right.
For porn stars and OnlyFans, because they get that dough. They're millionaires off OnlyFans.
Why is porn legal but prostitution isn't?
Tell me that. Why? And to me, that's why can you go out and have sex with 20 million men for free and then nothing happens? But as soon as you want to put a price on your worth, it's illegal. Hello, that's the question.
Do you believe all adults have sexual needs?
Of course. Of course. You couldn't
Buy
live
a
life.
vibrator.
You could not live life without sex. It's impossible.
Should lonely men be expected to satisfy their sexual needs by watching porn?
Yes and no. If they're
what is a yes? Why do people say yes and no, bro? Can you just okay? You know, I'm gonna listen.
really desperate, then yes. But if they can wait for a woman, then they should not watch porn.
They can if that's what.
Right. So if they have to wait for a woman, they should not watch porn. What do you mean by waiting? Making sense of this is gonna hurt my brain, bro. I'm not even gonna
I think
attempt
that it should go that way, or by prostitutes.
If so, why would men still crave sex when porn is free and available all over the internet?
Because you don't get you know how long it takes for you to find the right porn?
Because women don't understand that men actually are more horny than women themselves. And they actually need a sex life, otherwise they cannot function at all. And I know that because I've had like ex-boyfriends that cannot live without sex.
Okay, cool. Some self-awareness, some self-accountability. Okay, cool. I like it. I like what she said, bro. She said it right.
You consider sex
Truth.
work to be real
Facts.
work?
Not really.
Without sex.
Do you consider sex work to be real work?
Not really, no.
But you,
oh, bro, come on, bro. It is, bro. It is. It really is.
Most women consider sex work to be real work?
Yeah, the empowerment thing, trying to, make it sound like it's more than it is so that they can feel good about it kind of thing.
Well, see, my thing is that it's not even an empowerment thing. It's a job, just like anything else. Like me being a bartender, like it's not empowering. I'm just a bartender, all right? But let's be honest. There are double standards with bartending too, all right? You know, with a guy, you could be a busser or a bartender. Bartenders get more recognition. A lot more people like bartenders. I accept those double standards. I understand those doubles. Guess what? I accept it because it works in my benefit. It works in my benefit, all right? So that's why I put myself in that position. But guess what? I don't make the rules, all right? I don't make the rules. That's the way it is, so I put myself in that position. It is what it is, all right? But I can sit here and accept that, hey, guess what? Bartenders are seen as stars compared to like a waiter or a waitress or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody really cares about those people. They respect bartenders a lot more. They do. You know why? Because they're in charge of your booze. They're in charge of your booze. And they make your drink in front of you.
But I don't believe it is real work at all.
Why are women more accepting of women who can sell sex but are less likely to accept a man who can buy it?
Ooh, that's a good question. More double standards. Just they don't like reality very much.
Isn't that shaming your own customers?
Yeah,
yes.
I believe so, yeah.
Yep.
Isn't that like complaining about crackheads while you're selling crack?
Exactly the same, yeah.
If prostitution was legal...
Exactly. It's almost like, this is what a lot of drug dealers say, it's what everybody says, or most people say is, if I don't do it, somebody else will. Pretty much. That's the way they justify it to themselves.
Do you think we'd have a better society?
Ooh. Not really, to be honest with you. I can't say I think we'd be better as a society at all. Not really.
Yes, I do consider sex work is real work. We're the work of all time. We're going to last longer than any other industry. We've been here all before, okay, and we're still going to be here. When computers and everything take over, they're still going to want a physical woman to get it done, okay? We're going to be here.
If prostitution was legal, do you think we'd have a better society?
Yes.
Why?
I think it would, bro. I think it would because most importantly, here's the biggest problem. Here's why I think it could be beneficial and it could also be very detrimental. I'm not a political person, so don't take my shit completely seriously. I'm thinking off the cuff right now. Just got a lot of ideas right now, all right? So right now I understand that 1 in 3 men haven't had sex in over a year, or it's hard to get a woman's attention. It is very challenging. I understand those things. They should really level up. They should learn to level themselves up. and get better in order to get a woman's attraction, all right? You don't need to do that. But in order to break that barrier, to break that ice, all right, to break that kind of shame, you should be able to go out, without shame, go like in Amsterdam, pay for it, get what you need done. You're going to feel a little more confident. You're going to feel like, that's the thing about escorts and sex work is that, like, these women, like, they actually care. Like, if you find a good one that provides a good service, guess what? They actually truly care about what you're going through. Like, a lot of them actually spend a lot more time talking to guys and listening to their problems and trying to be, like, very feminine, because a lot of guys don't get that. And a lot of men see that and they're like, what? I want this. And then their mentality should really be, like, once they've experienced that and once they've broken that ice, should be like, now I know what I want. I know I want a woman to treat me like this. How do I gain that? What do they really want? What can I do with myself to really attract that from a woman? You know what I'm saying? That's where I think it could be beneficial, or it could be detrimental, is where you can, a lot of guys, they can just build up a sex addiction the same way they do to OnlyFans, to porn. So, that's why I don't know, but I think it should be legal, or at least you shouldn't be able to get arrested for it, shit like that. And at the end of the day, it's like these women, the ones that have been doing it for a while, like, they really truly care about, like, what guys go through. Or at least they help them deal with things, bro. Whether they like it or not, they help them. So it is work.
Everybody would be happy.
Honestly, no, because I think we need to go back to old school values more so than this like, do you boo boo type of thing that's going on. I think it's more important to re-register ourselves with old school values, being committed, and making that investment into each other and making that commitment.
The thing that's really never worked also is kind of prohibition. Like, when people really want something, they're gonna go out of their way to get it. And that's why I obviously agree with equality and agree with feminism, because I think that women should be able to have the opportunities to be able to do that. But people shouldn't have the outcome because they feel like they're entitled to something. They should be able to have the same opportunities that other people have, and they should understand why they don't want to pursue that career or why they do want to pursue that career, and understand the consequences that come with that. All right? That really makes you smarter and more level-headed, in my opinion. Let me see what somebody said. Yo, 499 Raymond Isaiah. Yo, thank you for the donation, brother. Had to come through and bless the stream. Yo, thank you so much, bro. Yo, actually, as a matter of fact, crap. If you haven't seen Raymond Isaiah, he interviewed me, so go check out his channel, all right? The video is up now. We did a full 3-hour interview discussing red pill, relationships, religion. Really, really, really W-ass stream, bro, all right? Go watch it if you want to learn a lot about my life, a lot about why I think the way I think. It's all condensed in that one conversation, how I got set up on YouTube, how I started, the challenges I've overcome with masculinity, my background, the problems with red pill, or, the benefits of red pill as well. All that is literally summed up in this interview. Go to Raymond Isaiah's page, look up the interview, Jesus interview. Really, really great conversation, yo. Really great conversation. And that's really how you network within this space. I'm going to keep it 100. C147. The content would need to hit Earth in order to go back to how it was. Exit. That's a fucking fact, bro. All right, so look, thank you for joining me on that. If I haven't provided you with any value that you can take from that, don't bother subscribing. All right? Don't do it. But if you've entertained and you've learned something from what I've been saying, go ahead and feel free to subscribe. In that case, you're cool, bro.